Yo, what it do, guys? It's your boy, Leon Mookie here, and another year has gone by. And personally, this has to be the most heartbreaking year I've ever had to go throughout my entire life. To be honest, there wasn't so much happening. Mostly because there were so many deaths this year of good people. Mostly people who many of us grew up with. Such as that of Kevin Conroy, after all, the voice actor of the DC animated series, DC animated universe of Batman. Let's also bring up that of James David Franco, aka the man, the myth, the legend, the person who played Tommy Oliver of Power Rangers. After all, may these legends continue to live on in our hearts, in our minds, and everything that they have done for us all, for how much all of us have grown up. Also, let me bring up some things as well, as this year has not been as easy as I thought it might be. I mean, I was able to find some good work as that of an editor in working on some what ifs, AMVs, and other videos for YouTubers. However, after September being the month of my birth, my birth month, work for me as an editor has slightly decreased and gone down. Which means I'm hoping that if you guys need any help from me as an editor, and if you want to know on how to pay me, I have that of a PayPal down below, and if you want to get in touch with me, go to my Discord, where I now post a new server link, which is called that of Editing Request, where you guys can request me to do some work, do editing work as that for any videos that you want. However, my rates are around $20, and that's of $30 actually. Even though my content isn't that good, I still like to be paid somewhat paid what I am owed during the work, to be honest. So yeah. Any rate, also, I want to bring up another thing for my Patreon. After all, I thought my Patreon is still completely optional for many people. After all, however, after it was kind of hacked and I had to delete it, and I decided to make changes, which was a wake-up call. From now on my Patreon, I will be posting that of early rough drafts of scripts for what ifs, and also possibly, if Patreon doesn't flag me for this, for some of my fanfics, for the adult content, after all, being that of, well, lemons, if you guys feel like it. But that's only if I feel like it. The main important that it's going to be early peaks of scripts and what ifs that I'm working on in the future. So yeah. As for a major update for this channel and what I'm going to do for next year and possibly the year after, from now on, updates for new, what ifs that are coming out for the week will not be on my community tab anymore. From now on, if you guys want to know what if is coming out, I'm going to create that of shorts on my YouTube channel. From now, sure, it's more editing onto me, which I could be used to work on, what I could use to be working on my main what ifs, but now knowing that, but since YouTube decided to change their fucking algorithm again to that of shorts content, I'm going to have to change up my approach. So from now on, all of updates for new what is coming out for the month next year will be notified on my shorts category for my channel. So yeah, and that's really important. So make sure you take this to heart. And if anyone who hasn't watched this update video, I'll notify you guys on my community poll as well. So yeah, at any rate, with all that said, goodbye to the tragic year of 2022 for many of us, and say hello to the new year of 2023 and hope everything becomes a lot more brighter and a lot more happier for many of us from here in the US, from those in the UK, from many of us in that of Brazil, and all of us across the world can live a more happier and a lot more brighter tomorrow. This is Liamoki signing out. Later, guys, and good luck in the future.